Live from Brooklyn, New York, it's The Late Stream. Hey everyone, we're back here in Brooklyn. Thanks. Yeah, I had a nice time in England. Thanks for asking. No, we're back here, back in the US with some snowstorms outside, so I got a little bit of hat hair, but that's neither here nor there. Before we get started tonight, a few little bits, well, 3 bits of housekeeping. Number 1, subscribe. Please just, the button's there. It's so easy. All it does is just a little tap. Just go ahead. There you go. Thank you very much. Number 2, the royal we, I uploaded a bunch of stuff to the page yesterday. Our sketches from last month's show, as well as our cold opens from all our previous shows. So go check those out after you watch this video, of course. And 3, I've heard from a few vocal fans that I'm doing a little too much with my hands in these videos. So for tonight's video, I'm just going to try and restrain myself a little bit. We'll see if this helps at all. Okay. Anyway, when I was in the UK, pretty much everyone that I spoke to wanted to talk to me about American politics, about Donald Trump, except actually for one guy who was a web developer who wanted to talk to me about how their version of Silicon Valley in England is called the Silicon Roundabout. He thought that was hilarious. I actually thought it was pretty funny too. So we talked about that surprisingly for a long amount of time. But most people wanted to talk politics, and what was really noticeable across all of the conversations that everyone was basically like talking about how abnormal the times are, how everything seems totally out of whack. Up is down, right is left, black is white. Well, maybe not that one, but a lot of people were saying how unpredictable and how unstable everything was. So I was thinking that I could try and think of some things that are still totally normal and still totally boring, that are not going crazy. So here's a little list. Number 1, the Queen is still the Queen. Now, your opinion on this may vary depending on your thoughts on monarchy, but Queen Elizabeth just this past week celebrated her, I think it's a Sapphire Jubilee, which means a lot of years on the throne. I don't really know, but she's still queen. There you go. That's something that's totally still going on. The Super Bowl, a lot of people watched the Super Bowl, and despite the guy who a lot of people wanted to lose won, people were still pretty psyched on it. People seemed pretty excited about the Super Bowl. Number 3, no ads on Netflix. Yeah, there are still no ads on Netflix, even though a report came out that said that they could probably make around $2 billion if they did ads. But hey, I like no ads. Next, shoes, still mainly shoelace. No, not a lot of Velcro out there unless you're 6 and under or 10 and under. I don't know. Hannah, what age do you think people stop using Velcro?
12.
12? And then what age do you think people start using Velcro again?
90.
90. So yeah, most people still using shoelaces. Moving on, The Simpsons are still on TV. That's still amazes me. McNuggets are still delicious. I love McNuggets. You love McNuggets. Most people love McNuggets, unless you're a vegan, in which case you probably abhor McNuggets. But they're still there. We still abhor them. Ted Bundy is still dead. Well, come to think of it, all people who are dead are still dead. Which means that if you're watching this, you're alive. So congratulations, you did it. Might as well subscribe. Anyway, that does it for us tonight. We'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.